If you're a photographer or someone who loves editing photos, you know that the right MacBook can make or break your workflow. Here are the 5 best options I found, and one you should definitely avoid. Product number 1, MacBook Air M4 2025. The 2025 MacBook Air with the M4 chip is definitely an eye-catcher. Priced at the higher end of the market, this laptop offers impressive specifications with a 13.6-inch liquid retina display and 24 GB of RAM. If you want top-notch speed for your photo editing, this is worth a serious look. You'll benefit from the 18-hour battery life, allowing you to edit on the go without the anxiety of finding an outlet. The 12MP center stage camera ensures video calls look sharp, a nice bonus for virtual meetings with clients. And the stunning liquid retina display supports 1 billion colors, giving you vivid visuals that can capture every detail of your photos. Now, some people complained about the price being steep, and I get it, it's not budget-friendly. But here's the thing, if you're serious about photo editing, investing in this MacBook can save you time and headaches down the line, making it a smart choice for professionals. This is perfect for you if you want a powerful, portable workstation for photo editing. Skip this one if you're looking for something more affordable and don't mind compromising performance. Now, if the price of the M4 model bothered you, this next option takes a completely different approach. Product number 2, MacBook Air 2017. Next up, we have the 2017 MacBook Air with an Intel Core i5 processor. Priced affordably at around $180, this model caught my attention for its lightweight design and decent specs. If you're on a tight budget, this is worth a serious look. It's adequate for basic photo edits and everyday tasks. Plus, with a weight of just 2.96 pounds, you can easily carry it anywhere without strain. The Intel HD Graphics 6000 might not be cutting edge, but for those looking to do light editing, it gets the job done. Now, some people complained about the limited storage capacity at just 128 GB. Here's the thing though, if you're primarily editing on the go and can manage your files, it shouldn't be a deal breaker. Just keep backups on an external drive. This is perfect for you if you need an affordable laptop for casual photo editing. Skip this if you regularly work with large files or require faster performance. Alright, that was a solid option. But the next one on my list might actually be even better for serious photo editing needs. Product number 3, MacBook Air M1 2020. The late 2020 MacBook Air with the M1 chip is another fantastic choice. Priced around $520, it offers a significant performance boost with a sleek design. If you want a balance of power and affordability, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you. The M1 chip makes a giant leap in performance, especially for graphics-intensive tasks. You get up to 18 hours of battery life, which is a game changer for long editing sessions. Editing photos becomes snappier and more enjoyable thanks to the M1's GPU with up to 5x faster graphics. This means you can work on larger files without your laptop slowing down, a crucial factor when working on detailed images. Now, some users noted that the storage of 256 GB could feel limiting. But here's the thing, cloud storage options are abundant now, so if you're okay with using the cloud for backups, this shouldn't deter you. This is perfect for you if you want a powerful machine without breaking the bank. Skip this if you need extensive local storage for your projects. Now, if the performance of the M1 caught your attention, wait until you see the next product. Product number 4, MacBook Air M1 Gold 2020. The late 2020 MacBook Air in gold with the M1 chip is a stylish choice. Priced at about $1,173, it combines aesthetics with performance. If you want a sleek design and robust capabilities, this is worth a serious look. With an 8-core CPU and 8 GB of RAM, you'll experience smooth multitasking. Plus, the backlit Magic Keyboard and Touch ID sensor add convenience and security, perfect for editing your work on the go. Now, some may find the price a bit steep here, and I understand that. But if you're serious about photography, the investment pays off in terms of performance and longevity. The design and display quality alone can enhance your editing experience significantly. This is perfect for you if you love aesthetics and want a powerful machine for photo editing. Skip this if you're looking for a budget option or don't mind sacrificing a bit of design in favor of performance. Alright, that was a premium option. But the last one on my list takes performance up another notch. Product number 5, MacBook Pro M1 2020. Finally, we have the late 2020 MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. Priced around $1,315, it's a machine built for serious creators. If you want the best performance for photo editing, this is worth a serious look. Here's why this matters for you. The 13.3-inch retina display shines at 500 nits of brightness, making it easier to see details in your photos. The M1 chip offers up to 20 hours of battery life, so you can edit all day without worrying about charging. The active cooling system ensures that your laptop remains cool even during intensive tasks, which is essential for maintaining performance. Now, some users mention that it might be overkill for casual use. Here's the thing. If you're a professional photographer or someone deeply into photo editing, this extra power will save you time and headaches. This is perfect for you if you're a professional photographer or serious about photo editing. Skip this if you only need a laptop for basic tasks and are on a tighter budget. I think that covers the top options for photo editing MacBooks. Now let's wrap it up. To quickly recap, we covered the MacBook Air M4, the 2017 MacBook Air, the M1 MacBook Air, the Gold M1 MacBook Air, and the M1 MacBook Pro. If I had to pick just one, I'd go with the MacBook Air M4 because of its unmatched performance and display quality for photo editing needs. Avoid the 2017 model if you're looking for serious editing performance. It's just too dated at this point. I've put all the links in the description below. Check them out and let me know in the comments which one you're going with.